me naman na, thank you first of all, but you know me naman, I kind of just take what's given to me, and 2022 was really like a mix of everything. It was good, it was bad, it had its highs and lows, but the highs were really high, and I'm very grateful for the year that was. But yeah, like you said, there's still so much to look forward to this year.
Yeah.
Like a lot. And I'm very excited. And this is a great way to start my year with a bang. Galing.
Alright.
Thank you, universe.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Our next question is from Kate Adahar of Random Republica and then Janice Navida of Bulgar. So I'm passing the mic to Kate and then Janice.
Thank you. Congratulations, Ria. We know kung gaano ka close to your parents. Did you have to consult them? And did you also consult your partner? I assume.
Actually, when this was pitched to us also, my parents were also present. So no need, parang they were there by chance. Generally naman kasi they're very supportive and they kind of just let me do what I think I should be doing. Yung parang inahayaan na nila ako to decide. So everybody's just been supportive. There were no like qualms or there's no discussion anymore. It was like, okay, good luck, congratulations. Ganun lang.
And does this mean you're ready to take on more responsibilities in terms of your life?
Oh, I feel like I'm 30, so I should be, ideally naman. I think that's really, I mean, if it comes to me, then game. But if it doesn't, then no need naman. Like I said, this is just showing that you can be wholesome and sexy at the same time.
Thank you.
Thank you, Kate.
Hi, Ria. First, congratulations. No? Talagang ginulat mo kami.
Ako din, nagulat din po ako. Huwag po kayo mag-alala.
Pero follow ko na lang doon sa tanong ni Kate kasi parang hindi mo nasagot na what's your boyfriend's reaction ba? The new chapter of your life.
May press con siya mamaya, siya na natanongin niya. Supportive naman po. He's been very supportive throughout this whole thing.
So walang issue na ngayon ay syempre calendar girl ka, marami nang magpapantasya sa'yo.
Wow! I think more than being fantasized about naman, the whole point of this calendar again is to advocate for issues at hand. And right now, body dysmorphia is such a thing with social media. And I think like if that's the message we're getting across, okay na ka ba?
And does this mean ba, Ria, na you're going sexy na rin movie-wise? Yung sa pagtanggap mo ng mga projects, like, may expect na ba namin mag-Viva Max ka na rin?
I'm certain Star Magic po. I'm Star Magic po. No naman po, again, like I said earlier, if the role comes and it's something that's parang that excites me or something that keeps me curious as an actress, then maybe. But if it doesn't, then not necessarily.
And last question ko na lang, since parang late bloomer ka, Ria, sabi mo nga you're 30 na, tapos ngayon palang dumarating sa yung mga ganitong opportunities, ibig bang sabihin, parang mas focus ka pa rin sa career ngayon, or you're ready na for another, or settling down this year, kung sakasakali?
Parang wait lang, things are still going so well in my career. There's a lot of things that are gonna come out this year. I have a lot of things to look forward to. If that's what the universe will allow for me, sige. Pero right now, I'm enjoying how my career is going. And I think my timeline just goes to show na you don't have to stick to a certain timeline that people dictate or people say you should have. Like, just because I'm 30 and it's only now I'm having these opportunities, it doesn't mean that other people can't also. Like, if it happened for me now, it can happen for anybody also.
Thank you, Ria.
Thank you.
Thank you, Janice. And questions? Yes, Miss Tessa Mauricio Ariola, the lifestyle editor of Manila Times. You were together in Cannes, in Paris, right? Were you together?
My mom.
Okay. I'm sorry. Tessa.
But she did send us chicharon for Christmas. Thank you for that.
Miss Tessa.
Hi, Ria, congratulations. I'm sorry, all the way here. But, you said you are using this platform, to encourage body positivity. And alam naman natin in showbiz, no? It's the environment. Lahat ng tao, lagi nagpapagpayat, everybody's on a perpetual diet, and they're always into their looks. But you carried yourself wonderfully in the industry. I mean, your work shows it. People know you, people admire you. How did you, how do you parang sort of ignore the pressure that I have to be a certain waistline or I have to be a certain sort of look?
I'd be lying if I said that I'm unaffected by all of that, you know? I'm human naman. I do feel that once in a while. But I think it's a matter of recalibrating my mindset na, kunwari, I work out. I don't work out because I hate my body, but rather I want to take care of it and because I love it. And I think that made all the difference for me. Because before, I also used to have dysmorphia and sometimes it still hits me. But now it's just a lot more looking towards it as a positive thing rather than being like dreading working out because I hate my body type of thing. And yeah, like I said, it makes all the difference. And I think it's a matter of turning off all the noise because it should only be the opinions of people that matter to you that should affect you. So yun lang naman. I mean, for this one, I'm already counting on negative comments then, diba? Lahat naman may ganon. I'm already mentally prepared for that. I like really psych myself because this is such a good, I mean, if you weigh things out like this, of course you'll see, okay, what could go wrong? And I'm an overthinker like that. And I already thought, yeah, for sure, people would have a lot of things to say. But should that stop me from talking about my advocacy and bringing it out there? No naman, diba? So yun naman.
That's a wonderful answer.
Thank you.
And second question now, I just want to know which part of your body is your favorite?
My eyes.
Your eyes. Minus the head.
I like physically.
Physically, yeah.
I think my butt.
Okay. Why not, diba? Oh, wow.
That's the only thing I got going for me, Char.
No, but you do look great, and everybody's very happy that you are this year's calendar girl for White Castle. So congratulations, and congratulations to the Lepel family as well.
Okay, our next question is Chacha from PTV4. Hi, Chacha, and then we have a question from Dina Chan and Mr. Noni Nicasio. Chacha?
Yes, good afternoon. So, I have a question for Miss Ria. So, ano po yung sa tingin ninyo yung lamang or kaibahan ninyo dun sa mga previous ng calendar girls ng White Castle?
I think we all have our strengths. Not to say may lamang ako or anything. Wala akong lamang. If anything, what my asset would be is that it's the body positivity that I'm advocating for. Yun lang naman.
And what's your, since yung, ano ay about ko sa body positivity, so, do you have any message dyan sa mga taong conscious sa kanilang body?
I mean, it's understandable. It's valid to be conscious about your body. And, you know, like I said earlier, just recalibrate it. You know, love your body instead of hating it. Because if you start loving it, and then good things will follow. All good things come with love. So, I think that's the only way that you really be able to fully embrace yourself. I know it's easier said than done, no? Pero, I think it's really just looking at the things that are good about yourself. Then, yes. Thanks.
Thank you, Chacha. We have a question from Dina Chan from Business Mirror.
I'd like to ask Ms. Linda, how has the White Castle market changed throughout the years?
Oh, well, since it's an old brand, it's a 60-year-old brand, of course, we have to keep marketing to the younger generation because we don't want to have 60, we have to be relevant to the market. So they're getting younger and younger. That's why, if you will notice from our marketing campaigns, we also try to make it relevant to them so that they appreciate the brand and the images and the concepts that go with the brand. So that is, I think, the challenge for older brands, that we stay relevant to our market, because the market, let's say 40 years ago, of course, they already move on to other products. You know, they have different tastes, different interests. So we know our market, and we try to keep relevant, to be relevant to that particular market segment that we're targeting. Yes.
My next question before Aaron or Brendan or anyone, how did your getting Sasa Girl as ambassador help the brand? Or how did it help promote the brand?
Well, for me, it gave us access to like a new market, which is the LGBT community. That's one. The second one was it strengthened our social media assets because most of our followers now are netizens, mga taong internet, as we say. And that's really like a market, like an area where we struggled previously as an old brand. Diba? Of course, lagi naman yung problem na White Castle for the past how many years was hindi na siya iniinom ng younger people because yun yung iniinom ng tatay ko, ng lolo ko. Diba? So, we wanted to not really rebrand, we kept the name, pero we wanted it to appeal to a younger generation. So if you go to our Facebook page, medyo meme product siya. We do a lot of memes, like we do a lot of, current issues. Kailangan mabilis ka right now with social media. And si Sasa Girl was very instrumental then in giving us content that was relevant. So, if it was success, yung sales show us that it was. We had increased sales this year than previously. So, like I guess mali yung mga bashers na nagsabi na malulugi kami because we did that. So yeah, I think those are the two things: the new market, LGBT community, and that we were able to strengthen our internet assets.
Yeah, and of course, Rhea Atayde will continue the advocacy.
Definitely.
And using the platform to promote body positivity. Ang next question natin, Albert Bryan from Chicanes Avenue. Albert, you have a question?
Hey, mabuhay. To the gentleman.
LGBT push.
Anyone of the gentlemen. Will we see Rhea as well riding the white horse? Or, if he wants.
If she wants.
And parang totally ba isa-scrap na yung concept na yun for White Castle?
Well, hindi namin siya screen up actually. When we did our search, meron pa rin horse. Like we told mga people na please include the horse when you lay out your own calendars now. So it's still there, parang it's still something you can use. Yung only challenge talaga is kung magpapaskay kami ng kabayo, may training kasi na kailangan. And medyo intensive yung training. I think the last time we did it was 2015. It's like a 1 month thing.
No. She knows how to ride the horse.
Okay.
Let's confirm na she will do.
Sabi nga actually niya, bibili pa daw siya ng kabayo para dito.
Congrats. Thank you so much for that. Ray, yung question ko is, kay Rhea. Sorry. Yung question ko sa here is, what are the things na parang pinagbawal mo or parang hindi pwede for you to do in the shoot? Or anong certain limitations that you have?
I trusted them completely. No limitations whatsoever. And it came out very tastefully. And I'm grateful for that. No limits talaga, in fairness.
And how about the concept?
I think it was very collaborative naman from the very beginning. So we did have our inputs already prior, which makes it even more fun and which made me even more excited to do it.
And lastly, which among the itong shoots yung pinaka-favorite mo and yung pinaka-nahirapan ka lang?
Pinaka-nahirapan yung nakagapa ako kasi diba I have a back injury. So, doon ako medyo nahirapan pose-wise. Pero, that I like the most, that's a very good question. Pass. Char. I don't usually wear bikinis like that. I'm usually ma-high waist. So that was a bit of a challenge then siguro. But I like both. Actually, I like all paano yun? I like all. Is that an okay answer?
Ay, taga-follow na lang. Ano yung ano yung reaction ni Z nung nakita niyo?
Hala, siya na lang tanungin niyo.
Or ano yung iwan na nga?
I love you. I love you,
After this,
Albert.
ask him.
Mwah.
Our next question is from one of my dearest friends and favorites, Noni Nicasio of Showbiz 24/7. My labs, and then si Erwin.
Ay, good afternoon po. To Ria. Ria, whiskey ano ba pwedeng itanong sa'yo ngayon?
Whiskey?
Whiskey ano pwedeng itanong?
Whiskey ano, wow ah.
Tungkol sa whiskey.
Yeah, go po.
Nung first time mong na-try yung White Castle, anong impression mo?
Okay siya. Hindi sumakit ulo ko. Which I think is important. Kasi, totoo pala yun, when you hit a certain age, you get hangovers na. In fairness, wala naman when I took it. Also, because they mixed it so well. Sarap. Yun lang naman. Enjoy ako doon. Aaron.
Kung merong whiskey drinker kang i-convince mag-switch sa White Castle, sino yun, tsaka bakit sila?
Whiskey drinker. Mga pinsan ko siguro. Lahat sila whiskey eh. And Tita Chris, OMG, my handler number 1. Actually, she likes it na. Hindi ko na kailangan convert.
Isang talab na lang. Hindi ka ba nagdalawang isip na tanggapin to since yung ibang mga or karamihan na ang image ay sexy? Yun ang calendar girl ng White Castle.
Parang winay-out ko naman po talaga. This is something I really thought about. Hindi naman sa nagdalawang isip. Mas, I wanted to be sure of my decision. Because I wanted to be the one accountable for it. Kasi diba, pag humanap na ako sa bashers and all of that and whatever comments, ako na lang yun eh. This is my choice. Nobody forced me into this. So hindi naman po. Sure na sure akong I wanted to do this when the opportunity came.
Thanks, Rian. Congrats.
Thank you po.
Thanks, Noni. Our next question is from Miss Erwin Santiago, the editor of Inquirer. Miss Erwin, since we're celebrating the LGBT community.
Hi, Ria. Ang tanong ko lang, ano yung message mo na lang sa mga body shamers at saka dun sa mga biktima pa ng mga body shamers sa social media?
Okay, two separate yan. Dun sa body shamers. Kailangan ba you make people sad? Like, ano yung point? You know, I always see this online and I always hear about this na when you talk to somebody and you mention, dapat you only talk about things that they can change within 5 seconds. So if there's may tinga, kung tikwas yung buhok, mga ganun lang. But if it's things that they can't change in 5 seconds, bakit pa? What's your point? Is it kind? Is it necessary? Parang hindi naman. So, ano yung tinatry mo i-achieve? Does it make you happy to make others unhappy? And to people who are affected by body shaming, yeah, kaya niyan, you know. I know it seems easier to say, but it took me so long to get to a point where I could say I love my body and I embrace it for what it is. So take the baby steps that you need to take. Hydrate, maybe start with that. Maybe start counting calories a little bit, you know, like instead of eating a whole box of pizza, maybe try with 2, you know. Like, just do things to make your body stay healthy. You know, you don't have to look a certain way. You just have to feel a certain way. And if it's people's comments that you're affected about, like I said earlier, only the opinions of those who matter to you should matter to you. Don't, like, tune out the noise. Just focus on yourselves and focus on the people that actually matter and that love you, because everything else doesn't make sense anyway.
Sana ikaw ang pinadala sa Miss Universe.
Easy!
We have Mr. Bobby Ricantina of the Manila Bulletin. Bob?
Magandang hapon po. Rian, first, did you consult your brother, si Arjo, about your being a character?
No, he was there also when you pitched, remember? Like I said, everybody's just been very supportive. But at the end of the day, my brother is still my kuya. So, and he's like the most conservative. And this is super not, his comment was, it's not malaswa, so good. But oh no. Oh no.
That was his initial reaction. The same question, how will you promote your being a calendar girl? Like, will there be a parang mall tour, some sorts,
I think there's some things on the pipeline. I'm not sure if sila na, you got this. I will just go where I am needed.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you po.
I think Rhea will represent the brand in a very major event in the coming weeks or days, so you have to watch out for that.
Oh my God!
And she's very excited. We're not yet allowed to announce, but here's Mr. Jerry Olea of PEP, and then the final question is Jojo Panaligan of Rider PH. Kuya Jerry.
Ako ng clarifications lang, Rhea. Sabi mo, one can be sexy and wholesome. Kilala ka namang mahusay na artista. Pero in an artistic project, kaya mo bang to show breast exposure or butt exposure na proud ka? Kakayanin mo ba yon?
I think kasi depende din po yun sa material. If it's needed and necessary for the script, and then sige. But if it's just a show, parang no need. You know what I mean? Because there's some material that will require that. And there's some na, okay, gawin mo lang. But no, I think I'll only do it if I deem it like kailangan talaga, necessary. Yeah, I lost necessary my head.
Thank you for that answer. And dahil nga calendar girl ka for this year, ma-assure mo ba na sa amin na for this year, hindi ka muna mabubuntis or magpapakasal? Calendar girl ka this year?
Layo naman po ng tunang ng utak.
Just to clarify.
Inom na lang tayo.
Or may ganun bang requirement? O pwede naman. Dahil nga makabago na ngayon, kumbaga ano.
I don't have to answer that question. Enjoy muna natin to. And then we'll see. Whatever universe allows.
Okay. Thank you.
The question was weird, but I was oddly amused. So, kailangan na mga ganap. Naaliw ako, pero medyo, Mr. Ana Pingol of Pika Pika.
Rhea, prior to this ba, whiskey drinker ka? And what kind of a drinker are you? Parang party mode ka ba lagi? Or
okay, I go through phases with what I like to drink. Parang, I feel like you developed an allergies at a certain point. Diba ganun yun? They say like every like 7 years or something, your palate changes, some allergies can come and go. Like I used to not be allergic to crab, now I'm allergic to crab. Okay, that's not the point. I used to drink like whatever's there. But yeah naman, I do drink whiskey as much as I can. Especially now whiskey. Whiskey is the way. Tsaka hindi sumakit ulo ko, I promise. So I think that's a big factor.
Okay, isa pa. Sa mga recent na pangyayari sa buhay mo, ano yung sinabihan mong let's drink to that?
Celebratory, let's drink to that siguro. A lot of winning moments in life in the past year. Thank God. Thank God yung let's drink to that is let's drink to that. Like, faithful drink to that.
Alin nga yun?
Alin? Oh my goodness. Getting this opportunity, having it land on my plate. The booking movies and projects in the past year, things going to Cannes, my gosh, what an opportunity. Just a lot of things, a lot of moments. Yeah.
May hinihintay silang sagutin mo, di mo talaga.
Ay, hindi ko alam.
Ay, wag natin sabihin, okay lang. The focus is White Castle Whiskey.
I'm so sorry. I'm so clueless.
I'll tell you later. The final question is from my dear friend, Jojo Panaligan of Rider PH. And then, I pass the mic to the host.
Thank you. Congratulations, Rhea.
Thank you.
Okay, first question ko actually kay Aaron. Anong pagkakaiba ng pag-inom ng whiskey over rum or beer? Gin, kasi yun din kalaban nyo sa market, di ba?
Yes, well actually for us, ang kalaban na naman talaga is pag nasa same price range kayo. Ang pagkakaiba sa drinking, it depends eh. It depends on the drinker. For me, drink what you want to drink, but we're giving the option of White Castle whiskey, which we believe he blended in a way that is appealing to everyone. Lahat pwedeng minom. Kaya we do all these inclusive marketing campaigns because we want to show that it's really for everyone. Previously, naglalagay sila ng gender sa drinks, whiskey pa lalaki, wine pa babae. Wala nang gano'n ngayon. We created a product White Castle Light, White Castle 69, which is for everyone. Whether you like it with Coke, with iced tea, pwede nyo try mamaya. On the rocks lang, with ginger, with ice lang. That's totally up to you. Minsan nilalagyan pa ng tubig. kung hindi kaya, di ba? So, yung differences, we can get very technical, pero baka hindi naman natin kailangan pag-usapan yun. Yung difference is how it's made lang. Pero the way it's enjoyed, I think, is the same for everyone.
So it's not as if mas bawas sa hangover or mas swabe yung tama or mas mabilis kang tamaan?
Wala naman. I think pag mas mataas yung alcohol content, mas mabilis ka tamaan. We have 3 kinds of White Castle. White Castle 5, which is 40%. Mas malakas yun. We have 69, which is 34.5%. And we have White Castle Light, which is 27.5%. So, syempre, pag mas mababa yung alcohol, you can drink more kasi mas mabagal yung tamaan. So yun, but yung time na umiinom, pareho naman sa lahat ng alak. Umiinom ka pag masaya ka, pag malungkot ka, pag may pera ka, pag wala kang pera. So, all the time.
Okay, my last question about White Castle. Did you have to tweak the blend para, kasi sabi nyo nga kanina, ang gusto nyo nang makapture ay yung younger market at ang reklamo nila ay yan yung iniinom ng tatay namin. Did you have to tweak the blend para mas maglasang bata, if there's such a thing?
So we didn't tweak the blend, we created new products. So para ever since we have the 5 years old, yun talaga yung OG yun yung original talaga, yun yung ng tatay, ng lolo. And then we came out with 69 back in the early 2000s, and then we came out with White Castle Light just a few years ago. So yung light, that's us adjusting to the trends. Yung mga younger people now, ayun na masyado matapang. Wala nang shame sa kanila na sabihin na gusto ko light lang. So we created that really for that market segment.
Thanks. I have 2 questions for Rhea. Rhea, were you always confident of being voluptuous versus slim?
I'd be lying if I said always confident. Of course, no.
So kailan nagbago na okay ka na?
You know, I think it happened as I was already acting. Kasi parang at the start, I was so pressured to fit a certain mold. And then when I realized, wala talaga eh. This is really my body structure. The most I can do is keep lean, stay fit. And that's when I kind of learned to embrace myself and my body more. Kasi if you look at my x-ray, my bones are pretty huge talaga. Yeah, I have it there, in my bone. I think I saved that as a reminder na no matter what I do, I'm not gonna be stick thin, and that's okay. Yeah.
Okay. And finally, what's your message to voluptuous women struggling to become slim?
Struggling to become slim. It's okay. It's okay to not be completely happy with your body, but I hope that you do figure out what it is that will make you embrace it even more. And like I said, it took time for me to get to the place where I could say that I completely love my body and I could embrace it for what it is. But if I were to give a tip or anything, I think start with the little things like hydration and then skincare, you know, like those, maybe the more external things will lead you to changing whatever you might need to. Just make sure that your blood chemistry is okay. I really think that's the most important. Like, you're okay medically, because if you're okay medically, then you're fine.
So for health reasons.
Yeah, really, like I said, you're not gonna be fit or you're not gonna embrace your body properly if you hate it.
Right.
You know, you're always gonna find flaws. But if you learn to love it and embrace it for what it is, and you learn the ins and outs of it, yun lang naman eh. I love science. Like, it's helped me through this whole process even more. Like, learning about my body and what makes me bloat, what makes me like pee a lot more and all of that, you know. I think it's about learning more about your body and focusing on the literal inside of it. And I think that shines through after naman.
I asked kasi I remember nung si Adele nagpapayat, although madami sa kanya ang natuwa, meron pa ding mga nasabi na so naapektuhan ka, nagpapayat ka na din.
Di ba pwede magpapayat yung tao for themselves? I really don't like that people is there joy in seeing people miserable. I really don't understand that. Why so cruel? The world can already be so cruel. Parang, yun nga, if you're gonna say something, think if it's kind, think if it's necessary. And if it isn't, then what's the point of saying it?
So, posible pa din na in the future, if you decide na magpapayat, you'll do it.
Yeah naman, I feel like it's a constant, naman. It's not like I attempt to anymore. It's not like I starve myself. Yun talaga yun, don't starve yourself because the bounce back is even worse. Crash diets are the worst. There is no shortcut. It's a lifestyle change that you're gonna have to do. Not just the diet, like quick fat diet type of thing. It can only work for so much. Yeah, no instant fix.
Pero okay na, you're perfect the way you are. Congrats.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That was supposed to be the last question, but this is a very rare opportunity for this woman to ask Ms. Vina Dibar. I think in my 25 years in the business, ngayon lang siya nagtanong sa question. First time. Bakit kaya?
Sige po, pagbigyan lang to.
Alam ko bakit. Nakainom ng white
Gusto ko itong matanong kanina po. Sa mga anyone sa boses. Kasi ang memory ko talaga sa White Castle nung bata pa ako is yung mga ambassadors na nakasakay sa white horse na naka-two-piece bikini. Parang years ko na hindi nakikita yon. What made you decide na alisin yung concept na yon? And tuhugin ko na for Rhea, if ever ba na ibabalik yun, willing ka na gawin yun?
Thank you, Miss Vina. Who will answer, Ma'am Olive? Si Ma'am Olive.
Yes, actually kasi, may isang time na hindi na siya ganun ka-effective. No? Parang hindi namin nakukuha yung results na gusto namin for the brand. Yes, napapag-usapan yung girl on the horse, but hindi masyado yung product behind the girl on the horse. Kaya tinigil muna namin siya. Sasabi namin, parang we put on our thinking cap. Ano pa pwede namin gawin, diba? Para maging mas relevant yung brand sa market. So, nandun na kami na pumasok sa experimentation, baka naman. Kasi diba, pag lagi natin ginagawa yung isang bagay, parang nakasanayan na naging normal na siya. Pero sa marketing, kailangan laging may kakaiba. Diba? Minsan ka-create tayo ng trend, gagawa, susubok, tataya ka talaga. Kasi hindi naman talaga natin malalaman kung ano pa yung next na gugustuhin ng ating merkado. So, yung alam lang natin kung anong gusto niya ngayon. Pero kung gusto mong sumubok ng something na bago, tataya ka talaga. Kasi hindi natin, although nakikita natin yung mga trend na yan, pag yung naging trend na yan, alam na yan. Pero kung susubok ka ng something na kakaiba, you just have to try it. No? So, like yung Nilong Rai, actually, laro-laro lang nila yan eh. Laro-laro lang. So, subukan kaya natin, di ba? Tapos nag-click, so hindi natin masasabi. Tapos yung kay Sasa Girl, subukan natin, di ba? O, eto, subukan din natin. Alam namin na body positivity is big. It's important. It's relevant. Pero, kung ano yung reaction, di ba, ng market, syempre, pag lumabas ito, tsaka natin malalaman. Although, positive kami, confident kami na okay siya, di ba? Kasi, like sila, confident din sila, gusto nila maging part of the project. Kami, confident din kami na it is a real issue and that we want to put it to, di ba, to the forefront, no? Pag-usapan natin, di ba? Tutunganin natin. Kasi minsan pinag-uusapan natin. Pero, usap-usap lang yun. Ito, yung pinag-usapan natin, ginawa naming reality. Naglagay kami ng tao that really, like si Rhea, to represent body positivity. Now, whether or not tatanggapin siya, remains to be seen. Pero judging naman from your presence today, and the questions that you asked, the interest that you showed, we're very confident. And doon, nagpapasalamat talaga kami sa inyong lahat.
Yes, thank you for asking Rhea.
Ha? So, magkakabayo? Oh, no, dude, gano'n. Pero kailangan. I mean, I already post. I'm always at the beach. So, wearing swimsuits is nothing new to me naman na po. Kasi sobrang taong beach po ako. But yeah, I forgot to say, thank you, Nina, for also helping the campaign. So, Tito Chok din assisted so much in the concept of this one. So, if in the pipeline, merong pagsasakay ng kabayo, I mean, I'm game, let's go. I love horses. Gusto niyo ba makita kasi? Yun naman yun. Kung hinahanap, let's go. Hindi, bakit pa, diba?
Perfect, thank you.